Hi, welcome to the final episode of the Wollongong Football Show today for the News Blast and also the podcast. A decision has been made to discontinue the show, so we want to take the opportunity to thank people who have made, firstly, the podcast what it is for the past 2 years, and the new News Blast so much fun for the past few months. Listeners in our region have been extremely loyal since the beginning, and we couldn't have achieved what we did without you, so thank you. Additionally, we enjoyed tremendous backing from some of the Illawarra's greatest local businesses. Central Data Networks, Dino Di Donato Liberty Finance, Fraternity Club, the Currency Exchange, Troy Wiseman, Workers Comp Risk Services, Chippers Finishing School, Universal Flooring Extra. We'd also like to acknowledge Caravan T-shirts and Square Knot. Above all, we thank all the fine football people and clubs of the Illawarra, and we hope you enjoy the final instalment of the Wollongong Football Show, News Blast and the podcast this afternoon on our normal channels. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank, obviously, since the very beginning, my good friend Earl the Pearl, Pete Supernova Novakovsky, Biscuits Cohen, Mitch, Jimmy, of course, who's been a permanent fixture since August last year, and everyone else that has taken the time to join us on the podcast and given us a hand to get it to where it is today. So thank you. Welcome to the Wollongong Football Show final News Blast.
Yes, Friday.
It's Friday. F-G-I... What is it?
I don't know.
Thank God it's Friday.
TGIF. Yeah, that's
TGIF.
Very
Righto.
slow. Very slow.
Now you know why it's the last one. All right, okay. Big thank you to Universal Flooring Extra for their support of the Wollongong Football Show in this the month of, what is it, June?
June, yes.
June, yeah. Make sure you go out and get your flooring with Ben and Lisa because
down there in Yellow.
They're looking after football people and they are football people. So let's keep our football family together and snuggled and let's help each other out.
Yes.
Sounds good. All right. Okay. Big weekend of football coming up, Jimmy.
Massive weekend. So we'll kick it off with National Premier League, New South Wales. Men's one. The Wollongong Wolves, they travel up to Popondetta Park to take on Mount Druitt.
Nemesis. I mean, they've been their bogey team this year.
Yeah, they haven't beaten them yet.
1-1 at home and a loss in the FFA Cup. So Mount Druitt in 8th spot on 20 points.
Yep.
Must-win game for them to keep in touch with the top 5. The Wolves are still 5 points clear of Apia on the top.
Stick it that way.
Let's keep it that way. Yep. Don't stick it that way, but keep it that way. And... fingers crossed that Luke's men get the job done and up there at Popondetta.
That's on Saturday, that game.
Saturday night.
7pm.
7pm. If you can't make it up to Popondetta, get on the YouTube channel or the Facebook page of the Football New South Wales and watch it on your TV with your smart stuff.
Smart stuff. Right, okay.
Yeah, all right, okay. Jensen Park.
Sunday.
Yes.
So the Illawarra Stingrays, they are also away. They're travelling up to Jensen Park, as you said, to take on Bankstown City. The kickoff is 6pm. So 8th spot, another 8th spot on 20 points.
Yes, same points.
Yeah,
How
same
bizarre,
points. That
random.
is bizarre, yeah. Taking on the Stingrays, who are sitting in 4th on 29 points. Looking to keep, we speak to Chloe Middleton today.
Yes.
On the podcast.
Yeah, make sure you have a listen. Chloe's a great young lady who did very well in our recording.
Yes, she did. So it's top 4, I believe she said.
Yes.
For
not
finals.
like what Pearl said on the other show.
Top 5.
No, you're wrong.
She
said top 5.
She said top 5, sorry.
Pearl said top 4.
Right.
Pearl argue with us about whether it was top 4 or top 5. So it is definitely what Chloe said, top 5.
Right.
So Pearl, shout out to you, brother. You've been a great help on the pod and filling in for Jimmy and myself during the time of the News Blast. But you're wrong on this one, mate. All right, 6pm, that's Sunday. So primetime viewing for both games.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Saturday's game of the Wolves, I'll be at the NSL reunion in the Pascalides, Heartbeat of Football. Looking forward to that. Some great names. I've got goosebumps. There's some great names of people turning up to that event. So looking forward to raising a lot of money for the Heartbeat of Football with Andy Pascalides. What a champion bloke. Shout out to you, Andy.
Yeah, nice, Gary. All right, over to Illawarra Premier League. So on Saturday, it kicks off at Balls Paddock, Bulli FC taking on Tarrawanna Blueies. Massive match. Both teams looking to stay in touch with finals, and the Tarrawanna, they want to stay in touch with the top to try and keep them run for first place.
Chitch's chat with the Chilean champion. So happy he came to us with that idea, and Chitch's put a really good segment together today. Mm-hmm. So make sure you have a listen to Chitch's chat with the Chilean champion. He'll go into in depth in all of these games in the podcast. So Saturday, PCYC, Wollongong Olympic and Corrimal Rangers has to be the match of the round.
Massive.
Match of the round, Jimmy.
Yeah, for sure.
What about this one? Cringilla and Fernhill. That's Saturday night, 5 p.m.
Another 6-pointer.
A good. How about go over there, get your Shavapi, watch a good game, and then hang in the clubhouse and watch the Wolves on their telly.
There you go.
Or you can go over to the front and watch it at the front. Cringilla Lions taking on Fernhill. That's the battle. I think if Cringilla win that, they'll push Fernhill into the relegation zone, and but if Fernhill gets some points here, it'll bring Cringilla back into it. So you just don't know. Also later on that night, 6:30 p.m. kickoffs, South Coast United and Port Kembla. A very important game.
Yes, all right. And over to Sunday's matches, JJ Kelly Park, Coniston FC taking on the Albion Park White Eagles. And to finish off the round, Macedonia Park, also on Sunday, Wollongong United taking on the Woonona Sharkies.
Big game.
Both of those
Massive
kickoffs
game.
at 2:30 p.m.
Both of those games are massive in terms of what happens in the league. But anyway, okay, Illawarra District League. The Oak Flats Falcons.
Got a win.
Got a very good win. And they got a signing of Kyle Husbrook, came from Bulli over to Oak Flats, and he scored last night in their 3-1 win over Kiama Warriors. That consolidates Oak Flats into, actually, they're in the second spot until the weekend. Obviously, Helensburgh Thistle can, if they win on the weekend, will go back to that second spot, probably with a better for and against. But the Falcons are well and truly sealed their spot in the finals race, so well done to them, and a great win last night down there at Keith Bond.
Okay, all right. Well, over to the weekend's fixtures. Saturday, the first game, Bellambi Rosellas taking on Balgownie Rangers. That one's out at Elizabeth Park.
Undefeated Rosellas. You should.
They are.
You should
keep, undefeated Rosellas. There you go.
Yeah,
all right. And up at Hume Oval, Picton Rangers taking on Warilla Wanderers. UOWFC taking on Shell Cove out at Coolabong Oval. Berkeley Sports travel up to Rex Jackson Park to take on
just on that, a big game for UOW.
Yeah.
They win that. They're almost consolidating their spot in the top 5 as well.
Well, drop points and Thurul's breathing down.
If Thurul's got a hard game against Unidora Hearts, but keep going.
Yeah. Okay. So
your boys. I hear you've been dropped, mate.
I have been. Yes.
He's dropped back to Reggie's. He's gone. Gone back to Reggie's. So Helensburgh Thistle's the game.
Yep.
How are you going to go?
Oh, I don't know. All right.
Okay.
I guess.
All right, Helensburgh Thistle and Berkeley up there at Rex Jackson.
Yep.
And Unidora Hearts are real fun. This is a big game. Big game for the Hearts too, because they dropped points last week to get a draw. They need to get a win here, consolidate their spot in the top 4, and that would actually put a gap between. It depends on what happens to UOW, but
a bigger gap. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, over to Women's First Division. So there was a match on Wednesday up there at Thomas Gibson Park University. They ran out 5-1 winners over Thurul. The Woonona match versus Albion Park has been deferred due to Albion Park being in State Cup. Yep. And the two games on Sunday out at Kiama Sporting Complex, Kiama Warriors taking on Fernhill, whilst University take on the Balgownie Rangers up there at Coolabong. Both of those games kicking off at 2 p.m, with Thurul having the bye.
Right. Okay, reported by FTBL, Alan Stajic has looked to strengthen his Mariners squad by adding Scottish defender Ziggy Gordon. What a name that is.
I thought you would have said Scottish.
Scottish.
I thought you were going to throw in a Scottish.
Ziggy Gordon. He's actually, Ziggy actually was the number 1 tackler in the league.
Right, okay.
Last year in Scotland. Gordon joins the Mariners after spending more than 7 seasons in the Scottish Premier League. Gordon told reporters, "I've represented a top club in Poland where I played in the Europa League and tried to win the title there. I played at another club in Scotland and I've played over 250 matches for Hamilton academies, I think it is.
Ackies? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Hamilton Academy, whatever. And I think it's time to move on. I think it is.
So a good pickup for the Mariners there?
I think it is, actually. That's a hard league, and probably a league that's comparable to the A-League, to be honest. Maybe a little bit harder. If you get someone in that league that's the top tackler in the league, they're gonna be able to maybe stiffen up the defence of the Mariners. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, we heard from Daniel Arzani. Well, we didn't hear from Daniel Arzani, but I saw Daniel Arzani speaking to Fox Sports during the week.
Yeah.
And he was saying that if you try and rip players, they'll just belt you, especially at training. So, very physical.
He's going to rip players in the Mariners. Good luck to him.
Right.
I'm excited for him. That's good. It's a good signing.
Yeah.
All right, keep going, Jimmy.
Yep, so more national news. Football Federation Australia confirmed yesterday that talks are underway with Indonesia in a bid to host the 2034 FIFA World Cup in a joint bid. So a spokesperson for FFA told FTBL Football Federation Australia confirms it has held discussions with the Indonesian Football Association about the possibility of jointly bid for the 2034 FIFA World Cup. An Indonesia-Australia joint bid was also discussed at last week's ASEAN Football Federation Council meeting in Laos.
Good stuff. All right, to wrap up the News Blast this week, in the wee hours of this morning, a video of Arsenal's 2019-2020 Premier League kit was leaked on Twitter. Arsenal just don't look right in an Adidas kit. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Comments below. Have a bit of a play down there.
Yeah. All right.
Is that it?
That's it. That's it for the News Blast.
All right. Big shout out to everyone concerned that's watched the News Blast for starters and enjoyed them.
Okay.
Don't forget to go down and visit the links and book your flooring with Universal Flooring Extra.
Yeah.
And if you haven't got the money to pay for it, you can always call Liberty Finance.
There you go.
You
Look
like
at that.
Did you like
That's
that?
good. I like
You
it.
can always go and see both of them in your, your caravan T-shirt.
Look at you go. Look at you go.
All right.
Ciao. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Catch ya.
So you just...
New flooring today, guys?
Do you do flooring?
Well, you are in Universal Flooring Extra Yalla, and we create a fabulous flooring experience.
I'm a tumbleweed. Peter Garrett.
Keep it on the floor, mate.
Make sure you keep it on the floor.
Keep it out of the shop.
Round 15.
Are those guys gone yet?
What guys?
This has been a Podular Media production.
Okay, here we go, Jimmy. Final countdown. All right, ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?